Hi guys, welcome to my bakery. Today I'm gonna talk about manufacturing costs. Before we start, let's have a look what are we going to learn today. In today's video, we're gonna learn about importance of cost information, manufacturing costs and non-manufacturing costs, variable costs, fixed costs and mixed costs, direct costs and indirect costs. The importance of cost information is it enables management to carry out these functions, which are planning, controlling, and decision making. We have three cost classification, which is function, behavior, and assignment. For function, we have to determine whether the costs incurred are to manufacturing or non-manufacturing process. These costs will be called manufacturing costs or non-manufacturing costs. In manufacturing costs, we have direct material. Direct material are raw materials used for final products. For example, the direct material to produce a cake is flour. Next, we have direct labor. Direct labor is what incurred in converting raw materials to finished products such as chefs and supplier. And lastly, we have manufacturing overhead. Manufacturing overhead are all manufacturing costs except direct material and direct labor, and also known as indirect manufacturing costs. For example, like utilities and the kitchen aid. Next, let's move to non-manufacturing costs. One of non-manufacturing costs is selling expenses. Selling expenses are costs for marketing expense. For example, expenses for using social media advertisement. Next, we have administrative expenses. Administrative expenses are the organization's administration costs that cannot be assigned to either production or selling. For example, the salaries of the employees. Next, for the second cost classification, we have behavior. Behavior is how a certain cost will behave in response to a change in activity. Based on behavior, we can classify the cost into variable costs, or mixed costs, or fixed costs. Okay, what is variable cost? Variable cost is a cost that varies in total in direct proportion to change in the level of activity. For example, like flour, chocolate, and eggs. For fixed cost is a cost that remains constant in total regardless of changes in the level of activity. For instance, kitchen aid. And the last one is mixed cost. Mixed cost is a cost that contains both variable costs and fixed costs. Assignment can be determined whether certain costs can be assigned to a cost subject, which is direct costs and indirect costs. Direct cost is a cost that can be traced to a cost object. For example, direct materials and direct labor. However, indirect cost is a cost that is not directly accountable to a cost object. For example, manufacturing overhead and advertising expenses. The flow of manufacturing costs. We can produce a cake from direct material, which is ingredient like egg and flour, and direct labor, which is a chef using a KitchenAid. We can process the raw materials using the KitchenAid to obtain the final product, which is the cake. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.